It's now about 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. This means that it's about 3 a.m. Eastern, which is what we're used to. So yeah, you know, we're getting pretty tired, but luckily within, according to the DPS, within 10 minutes we shall be at a hotel. So it's been a long, difficult night, but basically traveled, today was supposed to be a most grueling day, but really, realistically, we traveled about as far as we did yesterday.
Well, a little farther. A little farther.
You really think so?
Yeah.
We did yesterday with and it's 600, almost exactly, a little bit over.
Well, it's right now exactly 1,200. So, we have about, you know.
Right, but didn't we go about 20 miles, 20, 30 miles, like, before we started yesterday, though?
Maybe, yeah.
Either way, it's been very similar. Either way, yeah, but I think it's a good idea that we're cutting this short. We're not going to push ourselves so that we're exhausted, you know, especially in this fog, which we're already pushing ourselves, and, you know, we're not going to push ourselves to the point where we're dangerous. One thing I can say is driving in this very heavy fog has made things very trippy. Because you see a lot of these like big billboards which are illuminated by signs, and from a distance with really heavy fog, they look very blurry. Kind of like a ghost, kind of ghostly almost. It's kind of strange, but then as you approach, they change and they appear clear. I'm very tired, so I'm kind of rambling now, but basically we're also very close to the border. Are we even crossing the border? Did we cross the border?
No. I think I'm pressing it soon.
Okay, well, where's it? Well, okay. Hopefully border crossing soon. Okay, so apparently this river, which I think we're crossing now, is the border, right?
Yes.
Between Iowa and Illinois. I think we're getting into the plain states now, so to speak, the western plain states, officially. Oh. And I missed it again.
Wow, I suck.
I really do suck. I was on such a roll yesterday and earlier part of today. Because I look at it myself and then I don't adjust the camera accordingly. Okay, well, and at the right at the end of this river we crossed over into Iowa. So we are now in Iowa. Great. So another victory for us. Okay, well, here we are the next day. I think we're in higher spirits. It's raining here. I still don't know, what city are we in?
No idea. It's some really fucked up name.
Here, I have some brochure. I have brochures somewhere in here, so, but, yeah, John.
When you're in Davenport, which is, of course, significant to those of us who attend Yale, because it's a residential college that we're closest to right now. I would say that we're in,
They don't list the hotels on this.
We're in Bettendorf.
Bettendorf, Iowa. So last night the fog was bad, and forecasting looked like it's going to be heavy rain, heavy fog, and probably snow in the state today. So in order to avoid that, we are going to take a slightly different route. Originally we were going to go all the way through Iowa into Nebraska, then down to Kansas, but instead we're going to take a strictly southern route, go straight down to Missouri, where we're going to see a couple other, a couple different attractions than we were originally planning. But still, amazing ones nonetheless. You know, I would say they're comparable. Would you?
Yeah. Really, I've experienced probably the worst of all weather conditions for driving so far, and I hope that we'll experience them all before we're done.
Right, well, we'll definitely run into snow by the time we get to the Four Corners area.
We've experienced extreme fog and no lights. We've experienced extremely wet weather, which we're now experiencing, and hopefully winter weather still and ice soon. Right,
so we've really seen the whole gamut of things here. Not to say, you know, we stayed in the Holiday Inn again. It was a nice hotel. I took a bath to soothe my jangled nerves, and the maid kept coming in. The maid, even though last night I learning from my experiences the night before, I put a "Do Not Disturb" sign on our door. So we didn't get in until, we didn't get to sleep until 3, which is really 4 Eastern time, which we're acclimated to. So I put a "Do Not Disturb" sign on our door, yet 3 times between 8:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. did the maid open our door and look in
Yeah.
3 times. It was really creepy.
Okay.
One of the times I was in the bathroom. But so yeah, rainy conditions, and proceeding apace down south. So off we go.
Southwest.
We're heading southwest to the southwest portion of the country. So yep, onward, Christian soldier, etc.